is open, my friends. While toils have yet to begin, laughter will be had in gales and floods. But if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Welcome back to Nightbane. Yay! Where our party is
Yay!
going to the woods.
We're really
Yay.
excited, guys.
Sorry.
To be here.
My mind is half focused on looking at the map and trying to figure out what that building is, and then also trying to remember where we were last week. But hey, the great news. Let's see here. Lawrence finally slept. Yay!
Woo!
He finally passed out. Yay. And we're in the middle of nowhere on day 18 of March. The coordinates are on the screen for everybody, but this is where we are, in the middle of nowhere, finally. We're not by a road, we're not by a town, we're not by anything. We have no issues at the moment, except I don't know what that building is. That's southeast of where you're at. And just weird because they're like, it's way off the road. They cleared a lot of land around the building.
Maybe it's a
What building?
penitentiary camp.
I don't see a building.
Let's see. Copy coordinates.
Yeah, I'm at the
Paste
coordinates that are on screen,
coordinates.
and I also don't see a building.
There you
Up
go.
and zoom out and look southeast.
Oh, way over
How?
there. That's far.
It's not very far.
It's not too far.
Is it not? It seems far. Maybe I'm just zoomed in a lot.
That is
Southeast?
just under a mile and a half, just over a mile and a half away from you.
Oh, there it is.
It
Okay.
looks, the east side of the larger building looks like where semis back up into to unload stuff. Like the truck ports.
It does, you're right, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's
I bet that's a slaughterhouse.
yeah.
Abattoir.
That's where they get all the meat from.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Nope.
But anyway,
Oh, come on.
our guide's dead.
Guide. What guide? Oh, yeah, that guide.
Nah.
Well,
The
well
useless
said.
one, yes.
Poor Flora.
I don't know if they. Yeah. Anyway. You were able to save her once, maybe even twice, but you couldn't do it the third time.
Third time's a charm.
Just the way the dice gods were speaking that day. But we are sun is starting to set. You guys are starting to wake up. Let's go over some revelations, because you're now what? You're doing pretty good.
We're not dead.
You're not dead. You're. Let's see here. If we look at this 9th, 18, you're almost 10 days into your journey. I think after 10 days of wandering through forests and woods and stuff, some things are going to become kind of obvious to you guys that maybe weren't obvious. One of the things that I'm going to say on day 18, you guys finally start ringing it, even though Ox probably should have thought of this sooner. The wildlife is avoiding you. You're not. I haven't been making you roll for encounters against wolf packs, or bears, or mountain lions, or anything else. Wild dog packs. Any of the other semi-predators that are in the area. They're definitely out there. You'll definitely see signs of them, but they avoid you, just naturally. Just something.
What about the birds?
The birds are the birds.
So they hang
that's
out
it.
and sing to us.
They hang out. They sing to you. Yeah, it's not like they are scared of you, or they're not. They're just giving you your space. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. They understand that you are a higher order of predator than they are, and they're not going to mess with you. But they're not going to totally run away and evacuate the area and move grounds and things like that. But they will just they don't approach you at night or during the day. They just stay out of your way. They give you your space. And after 10 days of doing this, everyone's catching on to that fact. Don't know, some type of animal sense. Who knows? Predators, no predators. Gangsters, no gangsters. Anyway.
Very good. Everybody know it's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Mm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've surpassed the need for currency at this stage.
You think so?
I mean, we're not going to use it. We're not going to interact with the humans.
Well, I assume the Ox would assume as well that regardless of our, whatever our genetic makeup is at this point, there would need to be, we will still have needs of some kind, that which we cannot provide for ourselves, and therefore would have to get them from other individuals, and we would have to give them something to get it. Are we above needs?
If the situation arises, I am going to politely yet firmly remind Ox that the less perceived we are, the better, and that I can become completely invisible to human eyes and all cameras, and of any nature, and that we can just do a little 5-fingered discount.
Oh, yeah. I'm all about that discount, obviously. You know this Snozboop guy.
She's to be
all
a
about
lawyer.
But no, I was talking about assuming we ever get to this encampment in Canada. There would be some kind of where the other Nightbane guys are.
Anyway,
supposedly,
according to Flora,
that there be some kind of currency amongst Nightbane. That might not be the dollar or the loon or what have you, but might be something else. But I would expect there'd be some sort of currency, just because for ease.
Why must it always come back to capitalism?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not talking about capitalism. I'm just talking about, well, I don't know how much 5 chickens should be worth in, wood. Let's just call it dollars and do it that way. Just for ease.
Catan, right?
Oh,
true.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But in that case, we are specifically pitted against each other, whereas in this situation, we are be more likely to be. I'm existing over here and have lots of wood, and you're existing over there and you have lots of chickens. So let's assist each other in that. Whereas in Catan, I actively want the chicken person to lose. So
yeah, that's fair. If they lose, you could take over their chicken farms. Then they're yours.
Yeah.
Right?
And the answer to your question, Millie, is no. Don't even try.
You
Anyway.
You won't let me go steal stuff?
I don't think
No.
that's the question he's answering.
Now, the question you posted in chat,
Oh.
you can't go start petting bears and taming them. They're not. They no. It's going to
You
be
just-
act like a cornered animal. Period.
And that will
Saying
not
they're
affect me.
giving.
I will just.
Oh, boy.
I know it won't affect
Pet it
you, but
forever.
Cuddles.
you are going to scar them mentally for life.
No.
Let me just tell you, as a
It'd be
quick
better to leave them
aside,
alone.
there's this new video game that I've been playing called War Tales. It was on sale for like $9 the other day. You play as a band of mercenaries, and you go do quests and stuff, which is cool. You can capture wild bears and make them fight for you. I've got 3 bears right now fighting for me. It's cool.
I just got a bear in Rimworld the other night.
Oh my gosh.
He's rideable
I have
and
to
he can hunt
quack
for me.
us. I've never had to quack us before.
What does that mean?
That means we lost track. We were on
It
bunny
means we're just
trails.
yapping.
We're
Yes,
yapping.
yes.
Now then, though, we're
Let's hear.
totally in
Alright.
this
We're
night
focused.
vein.
Okay.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Yes.
Some other things that you're going to notice over this
Ooh.
10 days, just because you are so anti-environment. I am sure that camping at your uncle's was probably not the top of your list of things to do every year.
Billy dragged me every year.
But as long as you could stay inside the cabin and play on your stuff, you were happy. But go outside, blah, no. Boo, boo, hiss, hiss, anything. But things that you have noticed, which are part of your characters, or part of Nightbane characteristics being supernatural creatures that everyone's going to pick up on, but you probably picked up on this pretty fast. You're foraging through the woods, you're hiking, you already figured out the rest and the eating part, things like that. But you're also noticing things like you don't get scratched up by all the endless branches and stuff like that because, your skin's tough and you don't get scratched up. You don't get mosquito bites. You don't get poison ivy or poison oak. Nature can't get to you. Being Nightbane might have some benefits. Or being a supernatural creature, or however you want to attribute to it. But
Especially on those mosquito bites. Yeah, that's revolutionary.
yeah, mosquitoes can't bite you. And they don't. Bugs don't bite you.
Oh.
That's because you guys have been staying in your Nightbane form as well. And you easily figure out that, if you were to switch back to your human form and then start trekking across the woods, you'd be fallible to all the regular stuff. Branches, scratches, all the fun stuff. But traveling as Nightbane, yeah. Easy peasy. Okay. Anything you guys want to do before you head out, or anything in particular you want to accomplish?
I would. I know we don't need to eat necessarily in this form, but I think it is good for society to eat. I don't want to say I mean ox. And so I'm going to look around. I'm guessing that Lawrence takes his time waking up after his first sleep. So I'm going to take a little extra time and look for some ingredients to use in the surrounding areas. For cooking purposes, that is to say.
Okay. Are you using a skill?
Well, yeah. What skill would that be?
Just because I don't have your character sheets
I got
open at the
identify plants and fruits. How about that?
moment. Yeah, that would probably work, yeah.
Outside botany, if that helps helpful. Okay, and for the skills, that's an 100, right?
That's a D100, yep.
Great. I can never find the 10. There we are. Okay, that's 67 that I rolled. Identify things at 30. Not sure what that means exactly. Does that mean I win?
How much? No, it does not mean you win. But how much time are you doing this?
I'd
Or
probably
take
give
you
it.
to do this?
I'd probably give it 30 minutes.
30 minutes. You can find some things. Seems to be a little light around this area, though, of your edible variety stuff that you could use for cooking. That would, besides trying to boil tree bark, you could make
Right.
lots of things here cooking, but actual
Tasty thing,
flavorful,
yeah.
tasty things. Yet doesn't seem to be very much in the area.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll take what I get, and then head out into the dark, I suppose. Unless somebody else wanted to do something.
Mark, Lawrence takes his time, gets up, real groggy, real quiet.
Lawrence, you
seems
feeling
better.
better, buddy?
Yeah, I think the panic's gone. It's like the 7 stages of death. Denial, acceptance, panic, that stuff.
Right. I don't think you said the words you meant to say, but I understand your meaning, and that's the key.
I wouldn't know what I'm talking about if I had my search engines. Takes a bite of his food. Off we go,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, anything else? No. Okay, great. Off you go into the wild blue yonder.
Woo!
You've got approximately. Oops, I had it marked out, and then for some reason, there it goes. You've got about 14 miles, 13 and a half to 14 miles before you hit the road. Highway 35 coming down. So that's the first major obstacle.
Is it Highway 53?
35. You're already across 53.
Ow.
You're heading west.
It's not pop. There it is. It wasn't populating the road name. I see it now. Cool.
So we're gonna say you get to that point. It is nighttime, of course. You guys are traveling still at night, right? You get to the road. I guess the easiest thing is gonna be let's start with a round of perception.
It's my favorite.
And that's a 20.
That is
Natural?
No. I'm rolling a d20, right?
Oh yes, yes. That's a D20. Yes.
21.
Okay.
Ooh. I got a 16.
I got 7.
So Millie is definitely not paying attention to most things for some reason. Don't know what you're paying attention to.
There's a lot.
No,
What?
just kidding.
Full
Just
moon.
kidding. I have a +3, not a +1, so I got a 9.
9, yay.
Still don't know anything.
Still don't know much. It's a road. Or ox. I want you. I want to look at your skills real fast just to see if there's anything. Give me a D100, please.
Okay. That's 5.
Wow, good roll.
Thank you.
Good roll. You are being tracked.
Whoa. Oh, I got counter tracking, yo.
That's what you just rolled under.
Oh.
That's why you know you are being tracked.
Excellent.
you get the feeling. You get to the road. You start looking around. It's not the road. It's just, this happened to be the point where you took some extra time to look around,
Mhm.
and
I apologize. I know you said, what road are we at?
35, Highway 35.
Oh, way over there, huh? Okay, so
Yes.
we're into Minnesota. Oh, Wisconsin? It's Minnesota. We're in
Is it?
Minnesota.
I guess I don't see the borders.
Yeah, that's Minnesota.
Close
right
to
now.
Minnesota.
Not yet.
We're not
What?
there yet. Close to.
Not
You
there
said-
yet.
You said 35.
35 is not in.
No, it's just east of the border.
It's east of the border.
Am I crazy? What's this dotted line then?
That's the border, but 35 is on the right-hand side, mate.
And the right-hand side is not Minnesota. The left-hand side is
What?
Minnesota.
Am I a crazy person?
Oh no, we are in Wisconsin. What the hell?
We're in
I don't know
Wisconsin, right?
I don't know the shape of the states of this country still.
I
You're in
don't
Wisconsin. You're not in Minnesota yet.
We've
Oh.
been in Wisconsin this whole time.
Yes.
Well, we were
Yeah.
in Michigan. We've been in Wisconsin for a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of days.
Um,
But
All of 35's in Minnesota.
Oh my god, Michigan and Minnesota are different
Really?
and they're right there.
Is there a border dispute on Google Earth?
let's just say I don't see it.
Yeah, because on my side I see Wisconsin on the
Right.
right and Minnesota on the left.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see the problem.
Oh,
Not
Zoomed in too close?
not Interstate 35, Highway 35.
Is there an Interstate 35?
Yes, there
Oh,
is. an
there is,
Interstate
and it's
30.
on the Minnesota side.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, great.
Yeah, you would. Okay, yeah,
Ah.
this makes sense.
Highway 35.
Things are coming
You're at-
together.
Highway 35, which is still in Wisconsin.
Excellent.
Nice. Okay,
Okay, great. Now we got that figured out.
we're all sane
Um,
mostly.
I'm going to whisper just in case. Although probably wouldn't be necessary, but I'm gonna whisper anyways. Millie, Lawrence, I hate to bring this up because I know you're under stress, especially you, Lawrence, but I believe we're being tracked by something.
Of course we are.
Now, I can attempt to, dilute our path, if you will, but probably be easier if you two assisted me. Perhaps. Well, if the two of you, if everybody's open to it, potentially we could take a little bit of a risk, and I forget how much we weigh. Can Millie carry us not? Can Millie carry us in Morphous form, or do we weigh too much?
I think we've established that's too much.
Okay, but she can carry Lawrence in Morphous form and me if I'm a human form. Is that true?
My
So
carry
anyway.
weight when I'm bug shaped is 1,300 pounds.
Yeah. How much you weigh, Lawrence?
That's a private
Uh,
question.
Not so much
for
for
Lawrence.
males. I think we concluded around 700 to 800 pounds.
Oh, okay. So I think the
One,
best
but
thing.
not both. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I go to facade, then you carry both. I think the most efficient route to keep speed is if I go to facade, into the human form, and Millie, if you would just carry us for a while, that'll break up the physical trail. Let me find some plants. I'll try to change our scent trail as well. Just give me 5 or 10. You guys just keep a lookout. All right?
Keep
Sound like a
speed.
plan?
If anything, we'll be going faster this way.
We should
That's an
probably
excellent
cross the
thought.
road first, though. because that would be a good
Fair
place
enough.
to station him. You know, big open field. We can see better.
Good thinking, Lawrence. Using your head, and I like it. All right, we'll do that then.
Are we traveling basically due west at this point? So we'd be crossing just a little bit north of Chaffee?
What a
I
name.
did put you at due west. You are north of Chaffee. Yes.
Swish.
What's
In
Chaffee?
fact, where was it? I've just had something and I just lost it.
Ah, there it is. Nice.
I was
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
s- Well, shoot. Anyway, let's scroll back out. Let's get bearings again. Let's go straight across. That's where I was doing before. Right, I found it. I found it exactly like.
Hey.
Huh. Cute.
I think I've got a grey beard here.
Let's say.
You. Those are coming in for me in a big way.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. I haven't had any grey hairs in my beard yet.
Well, Taflessa, I never said it. I never said it was a problem.
Just means wisdom.
And that's why I have none.
I'm just swapping in my dex score for my wisdom score.
Hey.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay,
That's
there
nice.
That's a
is
good
the
thing.
coordinates for your crossing point.
See?
Mm,
I was almost exactly on point there. Nice.
excellent.
You
Okay.
got
Not
two
bad, not bad.
roads. You're north of one road. You're a little bit another road. There are no houses around unless you go
Sweet.
really far. So you should be just fine
All right.
crossing the
So
road.
we'll cross, get into the trees.
And no traffic on the road, so you're fine.
What about,
Cross the road, get into the
Crossing.
trees.
and when we get to the tree edge, we're like, wait, hang on. From here, we'll be able to see if people are approaching. And if we're being followed, they probably don't want to do this in the open, so it might be better to situate ourselves in the
Unless
open.
they're following us to catch up to us, in which case stopping would assist them.
Actually, that's a good question. How do you know we're being followed?
Stitch, how do I know? Peter doesn't actually know how to do counter tracking.
Gut. Easiest. You have a gut feeling. Nuances of senses are telling you. You don't know specifics yet because you haven't seen anything or anybody, but your gut feeling tells you that maybe the birds are a little bit more quieter than usual. You've gotten used to the fact that they leave you alone, but they are more quieter than usual.
Okay.
Something's just
Yeah.
a little off, and
Yeah.
you're being tracked.
Yeah, nature's telling me
Yeah.
what the birds are doing. It doesn't feel right. And we've been out here long enough that it's definitely different than it has been. On a very side note, I tried to Google how do you know if you're being tracked, and it would only tell me how you know if your phone is being tracked.
Oh.
But anyways,
Being followed.
so, but that's a good point. Why don't you keep an eye out on the road, Lawrence, while I search around for some smell modifications here. And
Nice.
No modification. Oh, okay, yeah.
so, yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to take 5-10 minutes a look for plants that could adjust our odor so it'd be harder to track if that is the sense they're using.
While he's doing that, I'll be using my binocular eyes to keep an eye out around. My wonderful
what I wanted to know.
2,000 feet. Yeah.
Do you do any enhanced sights to see? So give me a perception check. That will modify your difficulty.
Sure. What? I think I could see infrared.
Infrared?
Oh, I'm looking at
Okay.
it. Here we go. Do good. Telescopic and high-powered binoculars and polarized filters. No infrared. I can
no
use them as
infrared.
movie projectors. There we go.
Okay,
Let's
do
not do
I
that.
have infrared?
Let's not do that. Yeah.
We are here! God, no.
Let's tell everyone.
Oh, I can see in UV and infrared.
Oh.
I've got insect eyes. I can do that.
Right.
Oh, very good.
Nice. I got a 16 on my 17 on my roll. Excuse me. I have plus 2.
17?
Roll
Okay.
to 15. So mine's just
Melissa,
real good and far. Hers is just real efficient.
are you watching too, or
I'll keep an eye on the road.
on the
Also,
road?
trying
or on
to,
the other
like-
side of the road?
Keep glancing over at what Ox is doing. But I'll keep my eyes at the, shall I say, the tree line on the other side of the road for more specificity.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
I got a 16.
Okay. Well, you both pick this up. Lawrence and Millicent, you both pick it up in different methods, of course. Lawrence, you actually see them. Millicent, you see their heat signatures. You've all been in the woods long enough. You've been doing this enough years. You know what they are. There are 3 wolves.
Yes.
That
Okay,
are
can we tell
definitely
if
tracking.
are they wolf-shaped wolves, or are they like slightly disfigured, maybe hunched over human-shaped wolves?
How big?
They are wolves.
Wolf
They are.
wolves.
Wolf-sized wolves. Which means they're bigger than dogs.
Wolves are quite large, yeah. I've had one with a tongue down my throat before.
What?
That's apparently how they accept you into their pack. That's what I was
By
told,
what?
at least. The matron of the pack walked up to me and stuck her tongue down my throat.
Oh,
You're supposed to smile with your teeth to them, and I was.
with your teeth?
Mm-hmm. With your teeth. That's what they told us. I was in there in the middle of the pack, and I was about to disagree with the trainers. Well, not trainers, caretakers. 3 wolves definitely following us.
Should I roll to identify the plants and fruits?
Yes, please.
52.
Nice.
You're not having much luck finding any.
That's a shame. Nothing?
No, not enough. Not
Shame.
enough to mask all 3 of you.
Okay.
Just a little too sparse around here.
Shame. Okay. Well, then, in that case, I shall say, well, guys, the right plants aren't in this area, it seems like. So we'll just have to go with flight and speed and hope that works. Do you guys see anything?
What are your thoughts on that? Yeah. It's 3 wolves.
Hmm.
Yeah. 3 seemingly normal wolves are approaching us
Hmm.
directly.
Interesting. Wildlife hasn't had any interest in us
Well,
to this point. I wonder what the wolves are.
just... Okay, think about this, though.
Hmm.
We just faced a bunch of things that, for all intents and purposes, felt like mythological, creature of,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
vampire, potentially.
Right. I'm with
Right?
you.
What about werewolves?
Werewolves.
Mhm, right.
Werewolves.
I look at the sky. What shape is the moon?
I actually
I
did
need
a
a
search
moon
on
dice.
it.
What
I
is?
actually
Well,
did a search on it. It's
what
a
is the
waning
moon
crescent.
on March 18th?
March 18th, 2020, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is a waning crescent. I only checked
Okay.
because I was going to make a joke about Millie getting distracted by the full moon. It's a giant light in the sky, but it wasn't a full moon, so
Hold on to
There's-
that one.
There's
Hold
your
It'll be
on.
funny, and I'll hate you for it.
yes.
It's not a full moon.
Well, Best to avoid then, just in case, I'd say. You ready to go?
Yeah.
You guys have been Nightbane long enough, and you do understand. You are starting to understand more about the differences between natural and supernatural. And you do realize if they are wolves, you could finger flick them across half a mile, and that's how dangerous they would be to you. But just saying.
I don't know. I kind of want to see where this goes.
See how they interact. I'm a little curious too. I mean, we have an
Well.
escape plan contingency.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence is
Look at our
curious. I'm in. Sure.
Let's just say I'm starting to embrace our new realities.
That's the spirit, Lawrence.
And we gotta learn, right? So.
Well said. Well said. Well then, I'll make a little snack then, and you guys can see how they receive. Ox'll sit down and make a little granola. Try and make a little like granola bar type of situation, just for us to
Please.
munch on.
Doing that, and I'll look at Millie. Alright, well, for good first test is I can see them over here. I'm pretty sure I can reach them with my shots. Should we find out if they can see you while you're invisible?
Sure, why not? I don't want to go too far though. Just in case they do something strange and try to attack you guys. So I'll just go a little bit away. And then I just kind of go, what, like 30, 50 feet? No, let's check my flying speed.
Oh, and if they do turn out to be the talkie-talkie type, tell them...
Talkie wolves.
Talkie-talkie wolves. Just tell them it's an animated tree. Like the two of us, and then animate a tree, because don't forget, that's not normal for most people. It's just a tree.
I mean, 3 of them, 3 of us. Seems like the numbers are aligned
of
in some
us.
kind of way.
2 of us. That's just a tree.
2 of us.
Right.
Okay. And then I go 50 feet away and, well, I shroud myself and then I go 50 feet away. Keeping myself perceptible to Lawrence and Ox because I have the choice to do so.
Such a cool ability.
Okay. As far as timing goes, we're going to assume that you time this out so that it's just before they hit the road that you do this, so you're not wasting a lot of PPE being shrouded while you're waiting
Right.
for them to get to the road.
Good thoughts, good thoughts.
Are you, Lawrence, hiding or just being in the open on the other side of the road just to see what they do?
I think Lawrence would be in the open of the road, side of the road, close to Ox, but not necessarily trying to hide from them. Maybe more in case any cars, kind of out of the line side of the road itself, but still open in view of anyone who might be crossing the road towards me.
Okay. Well then. The 3 wolves come out of the tree line. Say there's a little bit of clearance between the road and the tree line on the other side as well. They come out. They are definitely together. And they slowly approach the road. They stop. They look up and down the road. Kind of interesting. That's not a non-wolf characteristic. Looking for traffic, but wild animals might do that. They see you. Hold it. Let's just make certain that they see you and no one rolls a 1.
Just go
Is
by
you
eyes
being
crossed.
Lawrence?
Lawrence, yes. You being Lawrence. They definitely, no problems there. They see Lawrence. you see the two wolves look at the center one again. You don't see any verbal communication, growls, words, or anything like that. All three turn and look at Millie.
Oh, there's a good indicator. Hi.
And they look back at Lawrence. They look over at Ox. They look back at Lawrence. One of them starts flanking towards Millie again.
You want to be friendly or violent? Because we don't want either. Well, we want friendly, actually.
I drop the shroud and like hop up into the air and fly over to where Lawrence and Ox are, just so we can be together.
Okay. Well, you do that. They stop. The one that was going to flank stops. And he kind of comes back. One of them, the middle one, you can definitely tell that the middle one seems to be the leader. Looks at the one that was flanking. He kind of gives a nod. And then you see it change into a bat and fly up.
Oh boy.
You see it fly up really high, maybe do a few circles, then come back down. As he comes back down to land next to the other two, as it lands, it transforms, and the other two also transforms. And you know these three individuals.
So just do. Whoa. You can turn into those too?
It's the three that you just got done fighting. The vampires. Anyway.
Right. Remember what I was
So
saying,
there is
Millie?
no mythos in this world that says vampires can become wolves. But guess what?
They
In
can.
Nightbane, they can.
Okay, my theories might have been wrong. What are you all exactly? I mean, you know we're not just a tasty treat.
Your food, the middle one says.
This again. Do we need to kick your butt
That's
again?
what you are. I do remember us killing one of you last time.
Oh, she's expendable.
She didn't do much.
Such camaraderie. That should be good.
Ox walks up he's in tree form, and
Yep.
he hands some granola to Millie and Lawrence, and got to keep your strength up.
Oh, thanks.
Munches on that. Wait to see what they're gonna do, if anything.
Oh, it's I just realized that I didn't have my sheet up. So I need to get my sheet up. It's initiative time.
Yeah.
So we're facing off across a road.
At the
Alright.
moment, you guys are across the road.
Cool.
Cool.
Now let's try to see where we're gonna fall. Ooh.
As far as we
So
know, there's
they-
no getting rid of these guys too. Not even if we kill them. Theoretically. According to
I
comic
don't know
books.
too much about them, yeah. Oof, jeez. These guys are just so fast. Okay. Who wants to start first? Give me some initiatives.
3.
3. Millie is definitely at the bottom. Ox.
17.
Ox has a 17. And Lawrence.
Let's find out. I need to scroll to my spots.
Where's my initiative?
It's down at the bottom, isn't it? Sure is. I got a 12.
12. Well, they are going first.
Oh, and these buggers, they've got like 6 things per round. Ugh.
Yep. Pretty rude.
Yeah, this is not going to be the best of the fights again.
Nope.
I actually did not think you guys are going to just stop and wait to see them, but I understand the curiosity in seeing what werewolves were, if there is such a thing, but it's your 3 friends, the vampires, who are looking for a juicy meal. Actually, a very good meal. In their world, Nightbane are a delicacy and very highly sought after. And if you stop to think about it, just to give a little bit of lore knowledge, vampires need blood to survive in this system as well as most other mythos systems on a daily basis. 3 vampires out in the middle of nowhere, well, they're not surviving the best. But when you look at humans, a human, unless they're trying to be really, 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 really careful about it, a human is 1 meal. And that's it. They're either going to turn them or they're going to kill them when they drain them. Whereas a Nightbane, well, you can drain them pretty good, and in 30 minutes they'll be back to full health again. They're almost like a bottomless blood bank to vampires. Highly sought after. So they're going to take a little bit more convincing that you guys shouldn't be the meal of the day. And let's see here. They are going to move to you guys. It is crossing a road and there's quite a bit of distance. So that is going to be their whole first action. 1 on each of you. And I'm going to say you get Ox. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to say you get Ox. The leader's going to take Ox. So you get Lawrence.
Are they still looking a bit worse for wear because of all the damage we did to
No.
them? No, they're back to full.
They don't look like anything ever happened to them.
How rude.
They were actually regenerating faster than you guys were.
I don't like the sound of that, I admit.
So, after that, in a blink of eye, they're across the road and on you guys. Ox, you are up first. The leader is on you.
Okay, well, I will have picked up a fair-sized, maybe a femur-sized branch, which I will attempt to break his ribs with.
Okay. Batter swing.
Okay, here we go. I rolled a 5.
That is a hit. Not by much.
I keep forgetting what I add to the 5.
Your T-strike, which is, I think, 2, but it strike bonus.
Oh, right, that's at the very bottom. 3.
Ah, okay.
So 8.
So 8 total. They are not going to try and dodge at this moment, so roll your damage.
Okay. This is these guys. Oh wait, am I doing this right? Should I be rolling 6d6 and a d8? Does that sound right? So
1d6 for the club,
uh-huh.
plus your strength d6s, whatever that is.
So that's 4 of those. Okay. Great.
Plus
And then-
your strength modifier, whichever the plus is. Do you have something else that gives you any other bonus?
I don't know. I just wrote down what it was. No, I'm not sure. I wrote it down right now. I'm looking at it. I'm a little confused. Got the 46 for the hand damage, and then I have the D8. I think this is right.
Yep.
Oh, that's some nice rolls. Okay, that came about normal. What I was doing before. 25.
Well, solid hit. 25. No broken bones.
Shame. All right, that's my turn.
Lawrence.
Oh, if
There's-
possible, I would like to try to keep them on the road. I don't know if I can like stand in such a way. I guess they moved first, so maybe I
They
could do
moved
it at this
first.
point.
No.
Okay, never
They're
mind
on
then.
your side. Yeah.
In that case, I could still be. I could have. They could be between me and the road. I could do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that.
Lawrence.
Lawrence is gonna have a. I think it makes sense we'd have a stick. Some kind of club to beat these things with.
Yeah.
Because that was the most useful thing. Do-do-do. I am not looking at my distance attacks. No, I'm looking at my melee. There we go. There it is. Nope, that's a natural one.
Go ahead and give me a percentage roll.
Yeah, gotta fish those guys out.
Where are you? Where are you?
Go. 84.
How do you do this? It is just.
I roll high in percentage. It's the reason why I
Yeah.
make the bad things inside the Netherrealm campaign on the lower end. Because I rarely roll the lower end.
Roll damage, please.
Okay. I need more d6. D6 will do. That's good on damage too. 21 points damage.
Take 10 points of damage to yourself.
Okie dokie.
Oh, hold it. Ooh, hold on. Strike that at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting how this fight, the mechanics of how this fight's got to go. You hit yourself.
Yee.
It was a bad swing. You did not damage yourself. Because you cannot damage yourself with a tree trunk. it is not SDC damage. You cannot transfer your strength through the tree trunk. It shatters instead.
Right.
You've lost your weapon.
Okie dokie. That's I missed, so it doesn't really matter too much. But for specifying on who I'm targeting, I'm targeting the same one Ox targets, not an individual other one. Whatever Ox
Oh,
is,
okay.
that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay, so you're going after the leader.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice to know. Okay. But you lost your
Cool.
weapon. And
Cool.
Millicent,
Yes. So seeing that
there's
Lawrence.
one on you.
Oh man, that's rude.
There's one on each of you. Lawrence ignored the one that was on him and went to swing at the one on Ox and got a little butterfinger, sidestep, miscombobulated, however you wish to do it, ended up hitting himself, and in the process, which is something that he's been trying to figure out. I don't know if all of you have been figuring out, but what should have happened with the vampires actually happened with Lawrence, as he shattered the tree trunk on himself. But that doesn't happen on the vampires, so you don't know what's going on here. Something strange is still going on, but anyway.
Something strange is happening here.
Okie dokie. When you say that there's one on me, what exactly do you mean by this? Like, is it physically
He's
on me,
attacking.
or is it just in front of me?
He is within melee combat range and will be engaging you.
Can I bite it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait, I don't have a regular human-shaped mouth. Hold on. What can I do? I guess I'll just, like, hit it with not just, like, a backhand, but with, like, the entire back side of my, like, arm.
Roll
And,
to hit.
yes. Okay. So D20 to hit. Okay. And then I add things to it, I believe.
You add your
Yes.
strike bonus.
Yes. So that's going to be a 16.
That hits.
Wonderful. And now I roll percentage dice?
No.
No. Now I just roll my
Roll.
damage dice?
Now you roll your damage dice.
Okay. Alrighty, so that is going to be 4d6 for moi, and that is 12.
You hit him. Backhand him. Full wing. And it doesn't look like it did anything.
Okay.
Anything else?
If I see a branch laying around, I would like to pick it up now. Now that I know whomst and whatumst they are.
Give me a percentage roll.
Now I roll a percentage dice.
You were in a plethora of branches last time. Let's see how well this side of the road looks today.
I got a 003.
Oh. And you're still in a plethora of branches. So yes.
Wonderful.
There's one right by you to easily pick up.
Okay.
Vampires are
grabbed
not having luck on the branches. Okay. They are up. We shall do the one on Ox first. See how the dice roll for them. Yeah, he rolled a 3. Jesus, here we go again. And it's a miss.
The tree is so confusing.
I guess, but they're not rolling against being frightened of the tree this time. Sorry. But
Gotcha.
it's still affecting the dice gods somehow. And Lawrence, the one on you. Yeah, you rolled a 14.
Great.
So that will be a 22. if you would like to parry,
Oh.
if you can get that high on your parry.
No. I
Okay.
mean, we'll do the basic. I mean, this is like last time. I have to roll 19 or a 20
Oh, well, you can
to
get that
try
high
to
then.
reduce that. So I can. So we'll see, but I'm not going to use an action to try to
Right.
get out of it. Nope, that's a natural one again.
All right, you better get those all burned out.
Yeah, both those dice are in the jail now.
Let's see here. That is 10. That is, don't like those dice, 14. That is 24 points.
Great.
And then the one on Millie. Rolled an 18, so that'll be a 26. Hit you. I don't think you can even parry to a 26. So they are gonna do 10, 17, 26 points. And that is, we are in the second round of combat, by the way, just for tracking purposes. Ox, you are up. And
Well,
remember to get rid of all the numbers off the screen. There you go.
hit him with the old. Yeah, just bash him.
Bash him again.
I rolled an 8 for an 11.
That's a hit. He at the moment is still not trying to dodge.
That's much worse. Not that much worse. 23.
23. And you're still using the tree branch, right?
Yeah.
You hit him. You get that satisfying hit. Looks like you hit him, did damage to him. Not breaking bones, but you're definitely hitting him, doing damage. And you also are starting to understand something weird is going on because the branch is not breaking.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, Lawrence.
I've got the song "Something's Happening Here" stuck in my head now. We're gonna thank you, Millie, for doing the roll for if there's wood around us, because I would have rolled a 99 probably on that, and there wouldn't have been.
They just freshly cleared this area.
So I'm gonna, while quietly mocking myself for missing that first attack and hitting myself instead, I'm gonna grab another piece of wood and go in for a strike against the leader.
Okay.
And
Roll.
I need a new D20. Alright, dice. You got this. Oh, that's a 19 on the dice, so 23.
Definitely a hit. And he's already committed to not dodging at this moment. Why are you going after the leader so hard, so fast?
Because.
Smart.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on now. Don't land on the other dice. That was a 3, not a 6. I can maths. 18 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Which I think is exactly average for what I could do. No, just middle ground. Cool. At the end of that swing and that hit, I'm just going to look at this. What does this piece of wood have a pointy bit on it?
No.
No? Okay.
But
Cool.
it didn't shatter either.
It didn't shatter either.
Millie?
Ahoy. I smack the man with my tree branch.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Okay, and then add the what's it?
Right?
5. Just barely I hit this man.
What did you roll?
4.
You missed.
But the modifier.
Modifier doesn't work like that. No, you have to roll above a 4 on the die. The modifier makes it difficult for them to parry dodge, things like that.
Okay. I try
So-
to hit this man, and I do not hit this man. Despite my giant tree branch, and he's right in front of me, I miss.
You took too long picking out the right branch. You just had to find the right one that had the nice curvature to it and everything like that. And
So-
folks, we'll figure out next week why that branch was so special.
I got a special branch.
Well, it missed. So,
Details.
details. But we will cliffhang it right there to see how this combat finishes up next week. Thank you, folks.
Okay.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.